Ladies and gentlemen, the Princess Droid, and man, it's snowing out there. I just got done shoveling snow and had to go to my humble little toy store and go stock it because it's supposed to quit snowing and we open on Mondays. But anyway, other than that, the Princess Droid. So, what I've done on her is I gave her 2 coats. First coat you saw last video. Second coat, Vallejo flesh here. Just airbrushed a good solid coat, let her dry, and now I'm ready to mask her off, and we're going to put the white down. The white down is going to be a combo of basically 2 things. It's going to be white and with a little white gray, and that's just for a little bit of shading. I mean, now I say gray, and everyone's, I know it's going to be like, man, it's going to stand out, but she's going to have a little bit of shading and everything, and then we're going to go in with the white as the highlight, if that makes sense. So, I started masking her off. Mask her with Tamiya tape. A lot of your masters, that's what I call them, they use silly putty to mask. I do use it, but I also have a little leery of it because when I lay paint down, it's very thin, and anything like silly putty, it can take it off occasionally, not all, but it sucks when you get it on and just a little bit comes off. But anyway, I'm a little leery when I do it, but Tamiya tape works out best, and that's what we're going to use. So I started masking her off, got her trying to get the outlines, then I'll go back in and wrap up her legs, and then we can start painting the white, which will hopefully be in a couple days because I got to mask her off. So that's where I am on the Princess. But in the Droid, I started to get him masked off too, which I'm going to have to rip this off and do it again. Basically going to have a silver dome, blue highlights for R2, and then we'll paint the, basically have to hand brush a lot of the little things. But I'm trying to get him mostly, I got to repaint the bottom of the feet, which I won't probably paint the bottom. I never do. It's kind of more ornery of me to do it that way. But anyway, just is. Again, little disclaimer, you probably will see some print lines, and I mean, I sanded, and that's the best I could get it. I mean, at least it's in the back, but you can't see it. But there is some in the front, and you'll see it when you get up close to it, but if you see it like right now, you don't really, especially like in the grooves here. I just couldn't get that. What? Don't leave sharp objects on the table and they'll pierce you in the leg, which I've had a knife do that once. And I like to live dangerously in the model building. But anyway, that's where I am on R2. So I'm going to try to I got to finish painting him a little bit more, and then we'll start detail painting very, very soon. The Eagle's fun, but it's boring, and I hate to say it because we are at the landing gear section of the assembly, which is basically 4 identical things technically, and I did get one of them built, and not too bad. There's a lot of little cleanups, little nubs you got to get off, but other than that, I got to go back in once I get them all built and clean up some of the nubs and the edges where I didn't clamp them hard enough, and if I did, I oozed out a little glue. But anyway, no big deal. So we'll try to get that accomplished this week, the landing gears. But I did manage to get the engine assembly, and that is something, there is one thing I would have done differently looking at the instructions after assembly. I followed what they did. There's a step or 2 I probably would have reversed it just to make the poles line up just a little bit much more easier. Excuse me. There's a couple of little I'm going to say hydraulic lines that I glued them in, but glue is just not, I'm going to have to get super glue and get that to fit, but other than that, not too bad. Got to clean up a couple seams here and there, but other than that, ready to rock and roll on the Eagle. But anyway, don't like to bore everyone to death with too much assembly. And one more time, and I forgot to do it on the last video, and that is the Christmas present of the Mattel Tommy Burst. I went ahead and finished painting off the tip there, basically a flat black, kind of matches the plastic. Painted the inside of the clip here, and got that smoothed down. Everything fits. The only thing I didn't add, and I probably could if I wanted to try to find it, I was trying to find like kid, I want to call them D-rings for the strap, because you get 2 holes for each side, which I thought I might do that later on. We'll just see. But anyway, I wanted to get it done and get it where I'll remember it Christmas Eve, so I can put it by the tree for my dad to see, so he can get it Christmas morning. But anyway, like he did many, many years ago. Anyway, very fun. I like stuff like this, and I like repairing it. Taking basically a broken toy and fixing it and giving it new life. That's my one of my little passions, or the other little hobbies of mine that I like to do. But anyway, very fun. May have to do some more down the road on weapons of yesteryear. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. Finishing up the old Tommy Burst for Christmas Eve delivery. The Princess Droid, she's getting her flesh tone, and we are working on the Eagle. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.